It says it's scheduled for 9:30.
No, it's a different one live right now.
Oh, it's not fine.
Okay. Now we had some technical difficulties, man. But is the audio cool? I sound like I feel like it sound crazy, but yo, we live. We live right now, and we gonna we gonna do the thing. It look better quality right now because uh I'm shooting from a camera right now. Shout out to Sony for making this good camera. Let me know if y'all hear some bullshit. If y'all hear some static. It's hot in here. I can't really turn the AC on. But we live again. We live again. Yo, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like doing this. I like getting on YouTube, talking this, this realness. Drinking on the cup water, drinking on the dime. I like doing this. I ain't even gonna fake with y'all. But as y'all see the title, you know, I'm telling people, live the life you want to live. Because I feel like there's a lot of people, and I get on TikTok Monday. I'm even gonna do it today, so Monday through Saturday, and I try to help people find, their path in life, like financial wise, because I know a lot of young people is lost right now, and everybody is tired of working them 9 to 5s. So I wish I had an intro right now. I wish I had an intro right now, but welcome to the Uncle Waunie show. Yeah, I'm gonna sip on this real quick. So, as I was saying, I really be helping people find their purpose financially in life. And I feel like I somewhat do a good job at that. So I'm gonna get on here today. I ain't going down and talk about body. I ain't gonna get on why it means. It's crazy. I learned a new term. I ain't gonna get on the YHs, is what they call themselves. I'm gonna just get on here and just try to help people. So I hear on a daily basis, a lot of people be saying, I hate my job. I'm tired of going to work. Man, they treat me like a slave at work. They treat me like I'm secondary citizen at work. Uh, they don't really care about me. I can be replaced quickly at work. They cut my hours at work. I hear a lot of that. Um, on my journey on TikTok, I've met a few people who were genuinely like, man, I'm tired of this. So, first young lady I met on TikTok, she works third shift. She's probably at work right now. She probably looking for Uncle Waunie right now on TikTok. Like, man, I need help getting out of this job. She worked third shift. I think she's like 20, and she worked at like a nursing facility. Like she helps, I guess, disabled older people. The third shift is crazy. She said that's the only shift they had. And I'm like, man, I'd rather work in a nursing home before I work at somebody's house. Is it a home health aide? That's what it's called. I don't want to sound like I'm slow, but home health aide. Man, the story she be telling about that job. Like last week, she said that somebody was shooting around there. I think she's from like Milwaukee, so the Milwaukee area. That I just told her like, I mean, you got to find something that you want to do besides that. I gave her ideas like flight attendant. I gave her ideas like real estate agent. I gave her another idea. I forgot what it was, but she said she wanted to do content. And I'm like, well, how often do you post? She's like, daily post. I'm like, well, everything is content. The food you make, you can record that. That's content. Uh, get ready with me when you about to go to the club, and if that's your thing. That's content. I don't know uh, how well she's been doing right now because I mean, a few days ago she just went ghost. But if you're watching this, after I get off of here, I'm getting on TikTok and I'm gonna find you. Another young lady I met a few days ago. She kind of gave me the YH vibes. I actually think she said she was a YH. I was like, "What's a YH?" She was like a young. I can't even say the other word. Basically, a young blister. So I asked her, you know, where you from? What you do right now? What you want to do? She said she's from Texas. She wanted to do fashion design. I asked her what she do now. She said nothing. I'm like, so are you working on your business? He said somewhat. He said, so what's the problem? She said, I feel like I'm not going to be good at it. And I told her, I mean, at the end of the day, nobody really see the vision. Nobody is going to see your vision, especially at the beginning. I'm on YouTube. You know how many people told me, man, just go to TikTok, you know, just, YouTube. And it didn't seem like they paying. I don't know how many views I get because I don't really look. But I mean, nobody really see your vision. I'm not saying that they hating, but I'm like nobody's want to see your vision because they don't see the process or they don't see the progress. So people they're gonna be like, oh, I can't support something if I don't see the process or progress. But I told her if you can promote every day, promote your business like your life depend on it because for real, your life do depend on it. Especially if you don't work a 9 to 5 until you're like 65. That's great. And I'm not dogging nobody who's like, you know, working until they're 65. Shout out to y'all because we do need workers. So I'm not saying everybody just quit their job and just try to be an entrepreneur because I know that's impossible. Well, let me rephrase that. Nothing is impossible but coming back from the dead. But but what was I? This liquor getting old. But I was telling her, promote no matter what, no matter how many eyes is on your product. Eyes is eyes. I mean, whether it's two one day, three another day, 100 another day. Then one day you might have one. But promote because like Rick Ross said, and I don't want to misquote him, but he said all you need is that big win, that one big win, and you're gonna take off, and it's what you do after you take off. So you got to keep pushing, keep grinding. She was actually in good spirits, and I ain't even gonna lie. That day, I didn't even want to get on there because I be on there so much trying to help other people. So what they say, like I'm pouring into other people, and nobody is pouring into me. And then like when I got on there with her, she was like, nah, like I feel it. I appreciate that. I appreciate what you're doing on here because, you know, I don't have nobody in my life to push me forward. I don't have anybody to tell me the real of what I'm not doing and what I should be doing. And it gave me a good feeling because I helped somebody that day. I ain't gonna keep talking about these young ladies I see on TikTok because that ain't what this is about. This is about me drinking a cup of water and speaking the truth. So, like, a lot of people have, I wouldn't say unreal expectations when it comes to somebody else's life. Y'all thought I was about to say their life. No. a lot of people think, and mainly it be parents, oh, you should go to college. Well, okay, you gonna pay for it? No, but I'm pretty sure you can get a grant. You gonna help me apply for that? No, but I think you should go do this. Well, why didn't you do it? And it's always that, well, I had to raise you. Well, you still could have did it. Oh, well, I had to go work and do this. Well, if you would have did that, the same thing you telling me to do, if you're going to tell me to go be a doctor, you had the same abilities as me. I mean, you can't tell somebody what they should be if you're not it. You can only tell a person, you know, keep grinding. You'll make it. Uh, I don't know nobody being like, God damn, this nigga just rambling. Oh, goddamn nonsense. I'm just excited I'm using this camera. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I keep looking down at the iPad because I'm using it as a monitor. So, shout out to this brain because I figured it out. But, I meet random people every day. I'm not talking just about TikTok. I'm talking about like out in public. So, I make new connections every day. Anybody who knows me know I like foreign cars and not just Mercedes, BMW, Audi. Yeah, them cool, them tight, but I like foreign cars, like foreign cars. Like them cars that got V12s, V10s, supercharged V8s that sound like a computer and V8 combined. Oh man, let's see, man. My brother's texting. Hey man, if y'all watching the show, if y'all watching the show, just know Uncle Waunie about to blow. Wah. But I wish I could play some music on here because it just be me. But this is cool. I like this. I ain't gonna fake with y'all. Uh, I'm really just grinding. I'm grinding right now. Whether it's TikTok, whether it's YouTube, I'm about to hop on. What is that joint? Not Rumble. What's the other one? Somebody put it in the chat. Somebody please put it in the chat. And if y'all watching right now, man, hop in the chat, man. Talk that realness. Talk that real shit. For real, for real. But like I said, man, I'm on a grind. I want to live a certain life because I like certain things. I like certain cars. I like Lamborghinis. I'm not the Dodge Charger type of nigga. I'm not the drive a Camaro type of nigga. And I'm not trying to knock nobody who like Chargers and Camaros, but I mean, my guy Joe Blow once said, if it ain't foreign, then it's born. We don't cop Camaros. So of course, I can't go get me Camaro. I'm cool. I just want a better life. Anybody who know me, I got two children. I want a better life for them. I don't want them to live the same life I live. I've been through some things, y'all. I ain't gonna fake with you. I've been through some things out here. So I don't want my children to experience the struggle. So I'm on the grind, and I rather spend time with my children while I'm on the grind than being on the grind. And this is not knocking nobody with a 9 to 5. So I don't want nobody being like, man, you dog niggas with 9 to 5. No, I just actually want to be there with my children as I'm grinding. At the end of the day, spending with time with them is the most important thing. Like to me, today is my baby's birthday. She just turned 10. And I can't believe, man, I got a 10-year-old. I'm thinking to myself today, like, damn, shit, why you got a 10-year-old? You done outdone yourself, nigga. That's why, man, on my last episode, I was going so hard on Diddy because it's like, damn, nigga, you separated yourself from $1 billion, bro. And it's like, man, if I had that opportunity. If I had the opportunity, $1 billion, you separated yourself from $1 billion, and that's wild to me because it's like, God damn, God, it's 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 guys like me in the trenches. We all we think about is money. And there's some guys in the trenches that don't think about no paper. And I know it's a lot of broke niggas in the trenches that ain't never think about no paper. But that's cool. Oh man. You wanna chat? What that say in the chat? Oh, you gonna drink that cut tomorrow. All right. You better drink that cut tonight. But like I was, let me get back to what I was saying though. I'm really just on the grind, and I'm getting better at this every single time. I know y'all see the progress. I know y'all can see it. It's not just me trying to put together some rinky dink podcast, just to get on here and talk some weirdo shit. No, I'm getting on here every Saturday and I'm just giving y'all knowledge. I'm giving y'all the truth. Like last week, I was talking about that Pooh Shiesty situation. Like Pooh Shiesty, an idiot, Gucci, an idiot. Both of them some idiots in that situation to me because it's like, man, y'all both two millionaires that doing crash out and liability. Yeah, because it's like, man, Pooh Shiesty. Like, bro, you're a millionaire, bro. And I know Gucci probably made hella money off your voice. But bro, you found the opportunity to get your family out the trenches. There's no way. There's no way I would let poor spending and family members convince me to go do some crash out. What the fuck was that? It's really not weird. But there's no way I would let anybody convince me to crash out and get away from these millions. That's why I go so hard on Diddy, because it's like, Diddy, come on now, big dog. Why did you do that? Like, you wanted to see live action porn that much that you had to pay niggas to touch your broad. That's crazy, bro. And then, not only that, this broad get mad at you and she's a liability, bro. But she get mad at you and say how you used to rub man milk on me, boy. That ain't no ain't that much sex in the world, did it? Just literally not that much sex in the world to where you separate yourself from a billion. You just became a billionaire too, so that gotta be a double win. Man, you lose $1 billion and the whole world find out you're a freaky fraud. Something got to be wrong with you, brother. But I guess that's people that never really, lived in the trenches. I guess they never experienced what goes on in the trenches. Even though he lost Biggie, like I mean, niggas lose niggas every day, B. But all that money, there's no way I become a billionaire and lose it because I didn't put my hands on the broad or I was having live action porn performed in front of me, whether it was by force or not, bro. You Diddy was a liability to himself. I don't know why I keep hearing knocks and shit. But what that? I don't know. Oh, yo, what the hell is that? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Hopefully, some goddamn freaky frog ain't just. I don't know, y'all. I don't. Maybe these goddamn headphones really just died on me. But it is what it is. Like I was saying though, uh, did he really risk all that money to be a freak? A freak name? That's crazy. And it's like people like me want to live a better life. We want to live that life to where we ain't gotta ever struggle or worry about bills or just wake up and live the life you want to live. And I feel like Diddy, that's a privileged nigga. A privileged nigga always gonna do some privileged nigga shit. And he was one of them. That was a freaky fraud. But, but, y'all probably like, man, I just think keep saying but. Nigga, I'm drunk. That's why I keep saying but, nigga. No Diddy. Pause. But, pause. Man, living the life you want to live, though, is important, man. It's important to you. If you have children, it's important to them. And you should always just want to live the life you want to live. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I know some people they don't really care about not having a job or not being an entrepreneur. They don't really give a shit because at the end of the day, they're like, man, give me a good job and that's all I need. But I ain't gonna lie, man. We gonna. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep pushing this. I'm gonna take y'all along with me. That's why I keep saying we gonna push this to the max because I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep grinding until I win, and I'm gonna keep grinding until I win. And even after I win, I'm gonna keep grinding until I get more wins, more wins. I need, I need them championship rings on each finger. I need to be like this one day. Y'all see knobs right there. I just feel like I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep winning, keep grinding, keep winning because I want to live a certain life. Like I said before, I like Lamborghinis. I like big houses. I like condos with the city view. I like the nice water down in Florida. I like the palm trees out west. Shit, I want to travel the world. I want to see what Africa look like. I want to see what Southeast Asia look like. I want to see what Australia for real. For real. I don't give a damn about them big ass bugs. I still want to see what Australia like. You know, it's just you know when you come from nothing, man. It's either you gotta hustle, and I ain't talking about like what most people think. Oh man, the hustle. I'm talking about the grind, the hustle. You gotta hustle, man, to get what you want. You don't necessarily gotta sell dope to get what you want, but you gotta hustle to get what you want. And I learned like ain't no job gonna make you a millionaire. Ain't no job gonna put an M or two up in your bank account. Ain't no job barely wanna put a hundred bands up in your bank account, you know? A lot of people be like, "Oh man, you gotta invest this, invest that." But like, man, let's be truthful, man. We come from the trenches. We don't really know nothing about investing in the stuff we do know about investing in for real, like the housing market and shit. We think about, oh, let me go get this house in the hood. Yeah, let me fix it up, put some paint on the wall, put some carpet, and rent it out. Okay, that's cool and all, but You get a house in the hood, you need 100 of them bitches just to feel like you can spend some money for real. And I ain't talking about something. I'm talking some real money. You know, I'm just gonna grind, man. Mark my words. I'm gonna look back at this video and be like, man, that nigga said he was gonna grind. He said he gonna be on that type of time. Every time he get on YouTube, he gonna be on that type of time. I keep getting goddamn phone alerts. I'm glad I ain't filming on my phone right now, man. Let me see. I want to see if I can pull this up. See how it look. See how the quality looks. How the quality looks, man. I don't know. I think I gotta start going on here, scheduling all that shit for real, because it was saying some more nonsense here earlier. Let's see. Look, but I would get into some topics about news for real, but I don't really care about news right now. I'm on that. I'm on that. Just can't nobody knock me off this vision right now. So, you know, I'm cool. I don't need no distractions. That's why I don't go out. I don't do no clubbing. I might go to Top Golf every now and then, play some golf with my woman, or play some golf with someone. I got like I call him a mentor because he an older white dude. He be trying to teach me the game of business. So shout out to Roger. Shout out to you, brother, because like you teaching a lot for a young man like from the trenches. You teaching me a lot, man. You teaching me how to stay focused on this grind. Honestly, I do this YouTube shit. Let me stop cussing. But I do this YouTube stuff, man. My son, he does YouTube, and he got autism. So I figured, shit, if my son could do it, why can't I? Man, I don't know. I'm so drunk. I'm so drunk. I get to typing in random shit on YouTube. I think I can hear me. I'm just trying to see. Oh yeah, yeah. Look at me, wow. Well, I keep looking off to the side. Yo, I'm really my bad, y'all. I'm really just trying to see if I'm doing the thing. But man, it got my government on there. Goddamn, I ain't realized it got my government name on there. Let me stop for ICE come try to get me. One, like man, I drink too many cut waters. But yeah, man, I'm trying to just grind, live the life I want to live. I'm trying to bring people with me. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care who stays or who goes. I'm still on this grind. I'm gonna always stay on the grind. I want things in life that some people might think is impossible to get. I don't think it's impossible. Some people might call me delusional. Some people might call me autistic. Some people might call me nigga that just live in the imagination world. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep grinding. You can't stop this. You can't stop the rain. You can't stop the rain. Tell y'all, man. Watch. Y'all gonna be like, damn, this nigga told me. I want whoever in this right now, man. Think about something you want to do, but you've been procrastinating about doing it. Just go do it because at the end of the day, what you gonna wait? You gonna wait till you like 65 to go do some shit? Man, come on, man. That ain't how you should want to live. You should not want to live a life of being, oh man, I'm 65 now. I can go get this Corvette. And now we gonna live a life because I ain't gotta pay child support no more. Corvette now. That job and paid me good. I'm living on my retirement. Nigga, you 65, bro. You got a good 15 more years up in you, bro. Now what? You gonna live life for 15 years and like that, and that's it? I'm telling y'all. And like I said, I'm not knocking nobody who got a 9 to 5, but I'm telling y'all, if you want the things you want out of life, you gotta go get them. And I'm not talking about go rob and then go. Let me sure go hit a demo. Go hit a demo. So let me take that back. But if you, man, I'm not telling y'all, to compromise y'all goddamn character. But at the same time, if you got to do that, I don't give a damn. It's not me. But if you really want something out of life, you'll make sure I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. It's people out here. Oh man, let me go get this. Man, I gotta pay this though. I can't get. Okay, make more money. Stop complaining, my nigga. Get up off your knees and dust them off. Why go take a stroll around the block. Go find something to do. Go find some more money to get. Cause it's always more money to get. They ain't stop. The printers don't stop making money. So at the end of the day, it's enough money for me and you. It's enough money for all of us. We just too not motivated to go get it. It's this. I keep got to pause, man. What's whole purpose? I'm looking at this damn thing. I'm just like, damn, I really got my gov on there. It don't say Uncle Waunie at the top when y'all watch Uncle Waunie. But now y'all know where I got the Waunie from. So shout out to everybody who watching and supporting. I'm still working these kinks out. I feel like I just been rambling and drinking alcohol, getting drunk about a minute. But I mean, this is cool. I figured out how to use the camera on here now. So shout out to my IQ. But then back to the basics, man. We need to start, planning. And I'm saying we, as me and my audience, we need to start planning y'all exit from them 9 to 5s that y'all hate so much. Only people that watch Uncle Wanda is the people who want to live the life they want to live in life. The people who don't like to support Uncle Wani or don't want to see Uncle Wani, them are the busters of the world who want to be on their knees for the rest of them life. And when they hit 65, let me get this, let me get this 2015 Dodge Charger SRT I've been saving for. Them the type of people who don't like to hear the word from Uncle Wani. And sometimes I might be rambling on here, but I'm getting drunk, so of course I'm gonna ramble. But I'm telling you, don't be one of them type of guy, them type of people who work till 65 back like this. So now you get that CH you want, but you sit in the seat, your back hurt, you can't even enjoy it. You can't even enjoy it. That lets me know. That let me know right there. I don't align with a lot of you. I'm not going to school. I don't align with a lot of you mother, in life because I don't I don't subscribe to the shit that society told me I should do or have to do. I don't subscribe to none of that nonsense. Like I always said, man, since I was 7, a Lamborghini always been my favorite car since I was 7. This is how fate worked. You know, it sounds weird. It sounds corny, but shit, Lamborghini. That the guy who made Lamborghini, he was born April 28th. Man, my son was born April 28th. Shit, it was destined for me to have a damn Lamborghini, and it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna mark my words. I'm gonna have one. You can like that. Damn, Uncle Waunie said he gonna have one. He said he gonna get a Lambo. I need anybody who watched this though, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, put me in the algorithm. Make me bigger than Mr. Beast or make me big as Mr. Beast. Put me somewhere where I'm on a billboard and I can see Uncle Waunie on the highway while I'm sliding in the Lamborghini, drinking that salt water. Don't drink and drive, kids. But I've just learned YouTube is wanting people to push shorter content. So I'm going to get up off here within another minute because they were saying like going live for hours don't really affect anything because people got shorter attention spans. So that being said, if y'all watch this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because you're going to need the gospel because next week I'm getting back on the gospel. I just wanted to get on here and tell people, man, go live the life you want to live. Don't be a buster all your life and be scared. Put your feet in the water, my nigga. Go take a swim. Go jump in that ocean and backstroke. No diddy, pause. But go jump off that plane with that parachute. Go start living life because you're going to get old and regret not living life. You're going to get about 75 and be like, I wish I would have done that. I bet you do. And all the while, I'm going to be like, man, Uncle Waunie, he lived. He lived. He lived. That nigga, when I'm gone, y'all going to be like, man, that nigga lived. I don't want nothing but realness at my funeral when I'm gone because I'm speaking the gospel. But I'm out, y'all. I'm out.